Doyenne Initiative are thrilled to announce the launch of our 2020-2021 inaugural class, focusing on expertise in reliability engineering. The Doyenne Reliability Engineering Program will focus on cultivating female reliability engineers in Mozambique. The individuals we will be introducing in this video today are key supporters and founders of this initiative. You will be hearing from Kathy Eberwein, our program's founder, Claire Johnson, our strategic consultant, Talumba Kadawala, our outreach advisor, as well as Natalia Kamba, the local content manager at National Petroleum Institute in Mozambique.
Hi, my name is Claire Johnson. I'm Senior Strategist with the Doyenne Initiative, and I'm so excited to be here today to announce the launch of the Doyenne Initiative's first program. Even though 2020 was such a difficult year with so many challenges, we were able to make this program a reality, and I'm here today to announce the launch of the Doyenne Reliability Engineering Program. I'm also excited to be here with some amazing Doyennes, Doyenne champions, Talumba Kadawala, co-founder of Mozambican Women in Energy and Doyenne champion, Natalia Kamba, INP manager for national content and probably one of the most prominent women in Mozambique at this time. She's a relentless champion for Mozambican women and Mozambican men and the development of Mozambique in general. And of course, Kathy Eberwein, the founder of the Doyenne Initiative, and she's also CEO of Global Edge Consultants. And I'll let Kathy explain why she wanted to found this amazing organization for the development of women, the development of female experts in Mozambique and around the world.
Thanks, Claire, and thanks Talumba and Natalia for being here today. I'm very excited about launching the Doyenne Initiative. It's been a dream of mine for some time. As Claire mentioned, I'm the CEO of the Global Edge, and part of that journey has taken me around the world to many developing countries. And there's been a continual theme of a gap in experienced individuals to take on some of these key roles. As an engineer myself, being a minority in the business as a female, I really wanted to do something to affect change in that area as well. I've been working specifically in Mozambique for 10 years, and I have a passion for the country and the people, and I wanted to do something very meaningful and impactful to change, not only now, but for generations to come. So why women? I obviously being a female myself, I can relate to being a minority in the engineering field, but it's more than that. When I attended the US Africa Business Summit, there was a continual compelling business case for why women. Women tend to give more back to the communities when they're prosperous. So it became more than just because I was a female myself. It just felt right. And that's where the dream was born. So why reliability engineering as our first launch? I have found that is always a field that these global companies are needing more expertise in. We knew that it would be sustainable. And why University of Maryland? Because I happen to be a graduate there and they have a great reliability engineering program. So putting those things together, that's really what's formed our concept for our first class. I'm very, very excited that we are launching this, and I'm looking forward to seeing all of the applicants who put themselves forward for the program.
Thank you, Kathy. The Doyenne Initiative was officially established as a nonprofit in July 2019. As Kathy mentioned, she'd been in talks with the University of Maryland for some years, and we re-engaged to talk about the specific program in reliability engineering. And as Kathy mentioned, UMD has one of the top and only reliability engineering programs in the world. In January and February of 2020, Kathy and myself traveled to Mozambique to engage stakeholders about the Doyenne Initiative. We met with the Minister of Energy, the Minister of Education, several universities, nonprofits, industry, and community. And we received a lot of support and some collaborations from individuals and organizations, two of which are with us here today, Natalia and Talumba.
So I'm super excited to be part of this initiative because it's something that I hold very dear to my heart, and I have been lucky enough to take part in this industry and always find sources of support and guidance and inspiration. And as soon as I heard about this initiative, and I met the person behind it, I was immediately inspired to take this on my back and make it a point to be successful. Its first implementation, and for Mozambique to be the first country to be chosen to launch this initiative. It's a huge deal, and it means that the Mozambican women are right now in the epicenter of the world. So there's a lot of focus on us. There's a lot of people interested in seeing us develop, and initiatives like this, they don't come very often. And when they do, we have to be ready to take them and seize them. So who are the Doyennes? Doyennes are women like you and me, like Kathy and Claire and Natalia, women that aspire to do something great, women that have the energy and the dedication to put themselves through some difficult times in terms of learning and sacrificing personal things for their career development, but also women that are fearless, that are ambitious, that are dreamers and believers, because the idea behind this initiative is to help you that are already doing something with your career, you that are already drawing a path for yourself. We just want to help you, give you a little push forward. We want to do the things that people are always talking about: supporting females, advancing their careers, creating mechanisms that will take you to the next level. So this is it. This is something that is being done to ensure that women have a role in this industry in the future. Not just a role, but leadership roles, executive roles, decision-making roles. So this is who a Doyenne is: just a dreamer, a believer, an ambitious person that will set all things aside to focus on their objectives and invest in their minds and their skills. And a Doyenne is also someone who believes in a different narrative for our country and for the roles of women in our country. So if you truly believe that you have space and that you can create a positive impact where you are, this is the opportunity for you. So let's make sure that women in Mozambique have a space to be decision makers, and let's make sure that they're involved in the entire value chain of our development. I think that's it from me, Claire. I'll send it back to you.
Speaking of a Doyenne, we have with us Natalia Kamba, and I'm so grateful to her to join us and for her support of the Doyenne Initiative, to speak with us about how she got involved and what she thinks about the Doyenne Initiative.
Okay. Well, hi, Claire. Thank you for this. Well, when first Claire presented to me the Doyenne initiatives in 2019, I didn't think twice. I immediately accepted. First, because as a local content manager, this is one of my roles, to increase the participation of local workforce in the industry, in oil and gas industry. And second, because I am passionate about empowering women and help women. And I was very excited about the prospect, and thought that it was very good opportunity for female professionals in oil and gas in Mozambique. And I tackle an issue of higher level of national content in Mozambique. Well, I expressed my support for the program, and I joined the vetting and advisory board to help Doyenne Initiative to select the best applicants for the Doyenne Reliability Engineering Program. I would just like to mention that this kind of competence, it's now a very important competence in oil and gas, but cannot be only applied to the oil and gas. It's a transferable competence. As you know, in Mozambique, we are putting in place the strategy for the industrialization, and there is so much to be done in terms of industry development, not only in the oil and gas, but we have also in the mining industry, in the smelter extractive industries, and also agriculture and agro processing industry. So there is so many in Mozambique that you can use with this competence that you will be acquire when you head to the program of Doyenne Initiative. Thank you. And good luck to all of you.
Thank you, Natalia. So for all of you out there who are thinking that this might be something you're interested in, we want to hear from you. Be courageous, be fearless, put that application in. We're here to stand you up and be your champion, to take you on this journey so that you too can take your seat at the table. We look forward to meeting you.